Hey guys, if you want to grow in cybersecurity, ethical hacking, or bug bounty, you must be comfortable with Linux command line. In this video, I will explain Linux commands in a simple, practical way, no boring theory. So let's begin the Linux journey. Why command line matters? Many beginners ask why use the command line when we have a GUI. The answer is simple. Command line is faster and command line gives deeper control, and all hacking tools run on a terminal. If you master Linux commands, tools like nmap, burpsuit, subfinder become so easy. Now let's dive deep into the matter. What is the difference between a terminal and shell? Let's understand it. So what's a shell? A shell is a program that takes commands from your keyboards and send them to the operating system. This is also called command line interface or CLI. When we type commands, the shell understands them and execute them. So that's what a shell means. And let's look what a terminal means. The terminal is just a window that let us interact with the shell. So that's the main difference. The terminal is just a window that let us interact with the shell. Think of the terminal as a door and the shell as the brain behind it. We have opened the terminal. In Ubuntu we can open the terminal, go to the show application and click the terminal. So you go to the terminal. For the fastest way, Control plus Alt plus T. In MacBook, Control plus Option plus T. So you will get the command line. So you will get the terminal quickly. Actually every hackers love shortcuts. Before dive deep into the command line, before dive deep into the terminal, we should know the Linux file system. It's very important. Linux use a hierarchical file system. Everything starts from the root directory represented by a forward slash like this. Unlike Windows, Linux does not use drive letters like C or D. Like this. Everything files, tools, logs live under the root directory. So the first command we are going to explore is pwd. Pwd shows where you are currently working in the file system. When you open a terminal, you usually start in your home directory. So we are currently in home directory. We are the user Ubuntu. So this is the username Ubuntu. Actually, knowing your location is crucial when you are running a tool. So the second command is ls. It lists the files and directories. So these are the directories which we have, and try ls -al or la. So here you are gonna get everything. This shows hidden files too. Hackers always check hidden files. A third command we are gonna use is cd. Change the directory. This command is used to move inside to the file system. cd root. Now we are at root. Let's list the file. Let's go to home. cd home. So we are at home now. pwd. We are at home, and let's list the files and directories here. Okay, Ubuntu cd Ubuntu. Change the directory into the Ubuntu. We are at Ubuntu. Actually that's so nice. Let's list the files here. Here we go. This is how you can use cd. If you want to go to the etc directory, you can go like etc with absolute path. This is how a absolute path looks like. We start from the root and we are navigating into the etc. So we are at etc pwd. Now we are at etc, and we should know how to use relative path. So next we are gonna do relative path. Actually cd. Now we are at root. What we have done is we have moved backward into root. So this is how relative paths works, or we can do as absolute path like this. So we are at root currently. Okay, now I can show you how we can use absolute path and relative path together. Let's go to root home Ubuntu tab, then desktop. Then now we want to use relative path also, so we can downgrade. Sometime we have downgraded. Now we are at Ubuntu. We have downgraded from desktop to Ubuntu with 2 dots, and we can downgrade one more. Now we are at home. If we press the enter, now it's go to home, it's not gonna to anywhere else like desktop or Ubuntu. Let's return. So we are at home. This is how we can use both absolute path and relative path together. The next command is cat etc password. Cat is used to read files. In cybersecurity, reading config files, logs and credentials is very common. This is one of the most used command by attackers, cat, and defenders also. So this is how cat works. And the 5th command we are going to use is grep, root etc password. I will tell you what it is gonna do. It just printed to you into your terminal. So we have 4 matches as root into this directory. That's what grep do. Grep searches for specific words inside files. That's what grep do. Imagine searching thousands of lines manually. So what greps do? Grep saves hours for us. Hackers use grep to find passwords, tokens, API keys, usernames. Now I will show you how we can combine 2 Linux commands. Let's do it. Let's first go to the password directory. Okay, it's not a directory, that's why it's like that. It's a file. The command is like this: ls pipe grep log. This is how it's working. Actually what we have done is we have listed so we have got 5 matches as log. This is how you can combine 2 commands. It's powerful. Now let's look why these commands are matters for ethical hackers. Every hacking tool's output files. If you cannot navigate, read and search files, you will struggle a lot. Linux mastery is a superpower. You don't need to memorize everything in one day. Practice daily, even 15 minutes enough. Our next part of this video will be Linux command which hackers use daily. So subscribe me and grow with me. Let's learn together.